Hello aspirants, I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of ANALYST IAS. Our today's topic for topic Decodified discussion is the social stock exchange. We will see why in news. This was recently in the Hindu headlines. What is social stock exchange? What is the eligibility to participate in this? What are the benefits of social stock exchange? What is the significance of this? What is social auditing, as this topic is related to this? Then we will come to our today's prelims practice questions and mains practice questions as well. So why in news? The National Stock Exchange has received final approval from SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, to set up a social stock exchange as a separate segment for the NSE. Now, what is a social stock exchange? And social stock exchange allows the listing of non-profit or non-government organizations on stock exchanges, providing them with an alternative fundraising structure. It may be listed on BSE or NSE. The idea of social stock exchange was first floated by our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her 2019-20 budget speech, and moreover countries like the United Kingdoms, Canada and Brazil, they already have social stock exchange. The fundraising is proposed through several instruments such as zero coupon, zero principal bonds, social venture funds and mutual funds. So zero coupon, zero principal bonds, these are allowing NPOs to directly list on the SSE through issuance of bonds in the form of zero coupon or zero principal bonds. These bonds differ from conventional bonds in the sense that it entails zero coupon and no principal payment at maturity. Social venture funds and SVF is a category 1 alternative investment fund that is already allowed by SEBI to issue securities or units of social ventures to the investors. Then mutual funds and asset management company could offer closed-end mutual funds unit to the investors as well. What is the eligibility to participate in the social stock exchange? So the social enterprises eligible to participate in the SSE will be entities like non-profit organization and for-profit social enterprises having social intent and impact as their primary goal. Remember, these are NPOs or for-profit social enterprises as well. Also, such an intent should be demonstrated through its focus on eligible social objectives for undeserved or less privileged populations or regions. The social enterprises will have to engage in social activity out of 60 broad activities listed by regulator SEBI. These activities include removal of hunger, removal of poverty and other things. Now, NPO money raising. NPO can raise money either through issuance of zero coupon, zero principal instruments from private placement or public issue or donations from the mutual funds. Then for-profit social enterprises money raising. For-profit enterprises need not register with the social stock exchange before raising the funds to SSE. It can raise money through issue of equity shares or issuing shares to an alternative investment fund including social impact fund or issue debt instruments. What are the benefits of this? First is social impact reporting. Common minimum standards for reporting on social impact have been suggested for both classification, FPs and NPOs to reduce informative asymmetry. Then there are tax benefits to increase the reception of these funding models among various class of investors. The committee has also recommended several tax exemptions and benefits as well. Then there is rigorous regulatory scrutiny. Listing of for-profit enterprises on the social stock exchange must not be based only on self-reporting social impact to ensure that only bona fide for-profit enterprises are able to associate with the social stock exchange. What is the significance? The social stock exchange is a novel concept in India and it is meant to serve the private and non-profit sectors by channeling great capital to them. It will also make investing in social ventures easier for morally conscious investors. This would set up under the regulatory ambit of the SEBI for listing social enterprises and voluntary organizations working for realization of a social welfare. The establishment of the social stock exchange is expected to create more opportunities for the social auditors, since the regulation makes it mandatory for social enterprises which are keen to list on the platform and raise money to undergo social audit. Now, what are social audit and who are social auditors? So, social auditing is a process of evaluating, reporting on and improving an organization's performance. This can be government as well, and behavior, and for measuring its effect on the society of that area. The SEBI's framework defines here a social auditor who is an individual who is registered under a self-regulatory organization under the certification from National Institute of Securities Market. So this is a social auditor under SEBI, and this is what social auditing means. Now we will come to our today's prelims practice question. This question came in the year 2020. With reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statements. Commercial paper is a short-term unsecured promissory note. Certificate of deposit is a long-term instrument issued by Reserve Bank of India to a corporation. 3. Call money is short-term finance used for interbank transactions. 4. Zero coupon bonds are the interest-bearing short-term bonds issued by the scheduled commercial banks to corporations. Which of the following statements is correct? You can pause the video, try to answer. So basically, answer to this is 1 and 3 only, which is first and third. So this, because zero coupon bonds are interest bearing, they are non-interest bearing, and this is a short-term instrument. Okay, now we will come to our second question. Which of the following statements is correct with reference to the social stock exchange? And social stock exchange allows the listing of non-profit or non-government organization on stock exchange, providing them with an alternative fundraising structure. B. The fundraising is proposed through several instruments such as zero coupon, zero principal bonds, social venture funds and mutual funds. I hope after seeing this video you all can answer this. You can type the answer in the comment section, or if you have any other doubts as well. We will move to our today's mains practice question. What is social stock exchange? How is it regulated and what are its benefits? This was all about today's topic and video. Stay tuned with the Analyst IAS. We'll see you in the next one.